The last 2 years, we've seen the North County Raiders transition back into a winning program after an uncharacteristic 6-year run of losing seasons. And after back-to-back 7-4 campaigns where they shared the MAFC Red Conference title, the Raiders will try to take another step forward under a new coach.
The encouraging thing, I think we'll probably have 3 guys that are seniors that are on the field that's probably going to play quite a bit for us, and that's going to be able to bring everybody else is going to be sophomores and juniors. And our junior class is a real solid group. Our sophomore class has worked extremely hard to get to where they need to be. And, of course, Tyler and Drew are providing a lot of good leadership along with Dan Davis defensively.
And that's Dave Dallas, who takes over the Raiders after coaching 25 years in the college ranks, most recently at Kansas Wesleyan. The players seem to be excited about what he brings to the program, especially senior running back Tyler Curtis.
We work a lot harder. He doesn't let us slack off. I mean, he knows what he's doing, and he makes sure we get to it.
And Coach Dallas says their offensive and defensive schemes won't change all that much other than the terminology they use.
You know, we'll be a 4-man front defense, and we'll spread the field out offensively and run the spread offense, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And I guarantee we'll get out and play hard, and our guys will be physical, and we'll lay it out on the line every play. And that's kind of what I expect of them right now.
The Raider offense was already strong. They scored 30 points per game last season, and they were always a potent attack under Jeremy McDowell due to their up-tempo approach. Senior offensive lineman Drew Forbes says that high-tempo offense may be kicked up another notch.
We've been kind of high-tempo since I was a freshman and stuff, but this year it's a little bit in higher gear, but I'm used to it, and it's real fun.
There will also be a new quarterback running that offense this season. Dream Teamer Wyatt Compton has moved on after serving 4 years as the starter.
Our new quarterback's Logan Whitwell. He's going to be a junior, and he's really shown a lot of improvements from the beginning of the summer and last year, so I'm excited to see what he's going to do. I know he's going to be there for us.
Oh, I think he'll do great. It's a lot different not having that 4th year senior there, but he'll do good. I have confidence in him that he knows what he's doing.
He's actually made a lot of progress throughout the summer. We put the clamps on him, put the pressure on him. We've been able to work with him all summer long, get him to where we need to be, and he's making progress every day. I mean, today he had a really good day out there, and not only throwing the football, but developing his leadership. He's buying in, and he's getting there day by day, getting a lot better. I'm pleased there.
North County lost 17 players to graduation, over half of them being offensive linemen, meaning the Raiders are mixing and matching right now, looking for that best combination up front.
On the offensive line, you know, we've probably got about 7, 8 offensive linemen that are battling out up front there, and they're in receiver. I think are the 2 that we're really looking at serious battles at.
They do have some continuity, however. Drew Forbes has been starting on the line since his freshman season.
We threw some guys in there, and they really stepped it up, and they did their job well. They're getting over the adversity. We're switching them around and stuff, just getting them ready for like each position, and they learned it quick.
The starting running back's been happy with what he's seen from the big boys up front.
They've really shaped up a lot. We've thrown a lot of guys in there, and they know what they're doing, so they work really hard, and they're getting it down, so I'm excited.
Tyler Curtis broke out for a 1,000-yard season and double-digit touchdowns a year ago. He also had one of the plays of the year with his 99-yard touchdown run against Festus. He'll get most of the carries this year in the backfield, but Drew Forbes says they have a stable of backs that can get the job done.
They kind of complement each other in different areas. We have some that are really good at they're getting in there and blocking and stuff and getting nasty, and then we have others that they can just get up the field and go.
I think we'll be able to run the ball pretty well. I think our offensive line is going to be a good group of guys, and we just got to get them going in the right direction where we want them to be. But I think that's going to be a good. And Tyler back there is going to do a good job at tailback. And you got a lot of Division I player like Forbes. You got a pretty good foundation to start from. So I think up front that's where we're going to be good.
But with Isaiah Smith, Tristan Rosa, and the Cassidy twins graduating, and Hunter Strange transferring to Central, the Raiders will have some question marks at the receiver spot, a position they had been strong in for the past several years. North County will definitely need to improve on the defensive side of the ball. They gave up 30 points per game a season ago.
I think the number one thing we got to do as a whole team, we got to be a more disciplined team. I think that's been something that we've not been as good at, and I think that relies back on the defensive side of the football. You got to, you discipline and just coming and getting personal fouls and doing those things. It's being disciplined to do your assignments and play within yourself, and those are the little things that we got to do and we got to get better at.
So in all, North County lost a lot of talent, a respected coach, and much of their depth, but they gained a brand new football turf to play on, a coach who's been around the block, and they return many good players who've been putting in the work.
It's been fun, though, to watch them grow. We just got out of the weight room and did our weight testing, and every one of our players grew on our weight testing, got better. We had all but 5 that got their personal best. So, we've gotten stronger throughout the summer, and we got a long ways to go, but we're making strides. It's day by day, and I'm real pleased with where we're at this point in time.
And the senior leaders are setting the tone in camp.
I'm just trying to really focus on being happy and not being down and getting aggressive, being mad about things. Really just try to get everybody to stay focused and the high intensity that we like, so I like to keep that around.
But the biggest difference in this year's training camp?
I think what's changed more is we're a lot more mentally tough. That's what we hadn't been in years prior, and now we're ready to get out there and go every down and get stuff done.
So with a new coach, a new quarterback, and a new football field, do the Raiders have what it takes to win the conference and keep it to themselves this year? Can they get over the hump in the playoffs and make a run at a district title? Or will the adjustments they have to make to all the new pieces that are being put in place be too much to overcome? Find out this football season with J98's coverage of high school football. Reporting from the North County Raider Football Training Camp, I'm Glenn Johnson.